I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, James Clements, and welcome back to On the Radar. I'm your host, Kenzie McBork.
What's up, guys? Before we get into this week's episode, I have a short message for you all from the yearbook staff. Next week, they'll be distributing the yearbook every day during refuel except for Wednesday in downstairs A near the glass rooms. Extra yearbooks will also be available for purchase starting May 9th for $125.
First, some short announcements. Final exams are Tuesday, May 24th and Wednesday, May 25th. Senior exams are Wednesday, May 11th and Thursday, May 12th.
James Clements High School is one of the best schools in the state of Alabama, which consists of an accomplished film academy that has experienced a lot of success in its students, many who have gone on to established careers in the film industry. Two film students, Quincy Bowie and Zach Williams, have received several offers from some of the most prestigious schools in the nation. The problem lies in their decision. With so many great opportunities to choose from, how they decide.
From all of the 8 schools that I've gotten into, all of them have been super, just effusive about my creative work and what my portfolio looks like, and a lot of that is because of Jets Press and the skills that I've gained here. I know that SCAD was offering a pretty nice sum of money in order for me to go there. We were throwing scholarships my way, and USC has also done the same, and Alabama. At each of them, I'm just focused on studying journalism, studying film, studying storytelling in its various avenues and what that looks like.
I'm looking to go into film school for my secondary education, and I applied to a lot of different schools across the country. Right now, I'm just trying to come down into the decision between going to NYU, Tisch, and studying film production, and really getting into the production part of filmmaking, or going to Yale and kind of getting a broader education and understanding the fundamentals of storytelling with their creative writing program.
I'm taking into consideration, just financials.
A lot of these out-of-state schools, especially film schools, are really expensive.
That's what has driven my decision process, but also just that gut feeling that I have, which I've been kind of struggling to identify, I guess you could say. But hopefully it makes itself a little bit clearer.
Jets Press has been really influential in just furthering my secondary education and my skills in general. I've learned more about cinematography, storytelling, script writing, and pretty much all aspects of making films in this class than I have anywhere else. I think that's a big part of what helped me get accepted into some of these schools, is because our program is so advanced and because I've already had so many amazing opportunities that I wouldn't have had elsewhere.
I think I'm in a really good position in that I have a good problem, which is that I have so many options. You have to consider the financial aspect as opposed to what your heart says, what your gut says, and kind of balancing the both of those to find a balance and to find a compromise, I guess. But I don't necessarily know if that compromise exists. Like I said, it goes back to that confidence thing of you're gonna have to pick your head or your heart, and that's where I am.
Though pulled in polar opposite directions, both share the same endless opportunities with whatever they decide. To keep up with their decision, follow Jets Press on social media for any future updates.
Now let's go to McKenna with Hot Topics.
Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Hot Topics, and I'm not changing the name. And today I have 2 special guests. Introduce yourself.
I'm Malik or Carson. I'm Quincy. You're not gonna pick one? I'm Malik.
Okay.
And I'm Quincy.
Okay. And we went to go see the movie Everything Everywhere All at Once on Friday, and we're gonna talk about it and review it. Well, not review it too much because we don't want any spoilers. Spoiler free. But we're gonna talk about it. Okay, so when people ask me to explain the movie, you really can't.
It's everything, everywhere, all at once.
Yeah, the name is pretty clever because that's literally what it is. Do you want to give a?
So there's this woman named Evelyn, and basically it's a movie about the multiverse. You know, that's kind of
It's A24. It's not Marvel.
Yeah, it's not Marvel. Yeah. But she's traveling through the multiverse, different versions of herself, and I'm not. It's good. That's just.
It's good. Like that's all we can really
Just
say.
gotta watch it.
So just to add on to what Malik was saying, outside of it being about the multiverse, more than anything, it was about like family and time and appreciating each other, and it was so beautiful.
It was
so beautiful, and I really was not expecting that.
Yeah, I think it was just weird how like everything was literally everywhere all at once, and there was a theme too. Like there was like a.
They advertised it like a superhero movie or like
Yeah.
a kung fu movie or something.
Right.
But it was just absolutely not.
Okay, so what would you guys rate it out of 10? We can start with you.
10.
10.
I have very low expectations for Multiverse of Madness because of this. I don't know how.
Oh.
I'm sticking.
You're
by
gonna
it. I
get
don't
people
care.
mad.
I don't care. I don't
Get people mad with that
Multiverse
one.
of Madness cannot top everything, everywhere, all at once.
We're gonna see in a week.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna see if that statement.
Yeah,
still
we're
stands
gonna
by
come
the-
back. We're gonna come
Sticking
back.
by that.
Thank you guys so much for watching this week's episode of Y'all Wanna Say It?
In and within.
Hot topics. I'll say it this week.
No.
I'll catch you next time. We out.
Bye. Bye.
Do the transition.
She's not gonna do that.
I'm not gonna do
Great job, McKenna. Bowling tryouts are Tuesday, April 26th, 4:30 to 6:30 at the Madison Bowling Center. Track sectional meet is here Friday and Saturday. Baseball plays tonight at Huntsville for the first round of state playoffs. Let's go to Jet Nation with Thomas and Sam.
Welcome back to Jet Nation. I'm Thomas.
And I'm Sam. And Thomas, do you know what?
What?
We've been doing this on the radar stuff for a good bit, and I've always wanted to be on the big screen.
Like the Jumbotron?
Something like that.
I have an idea.
What?
Look,
You didn't.
I did. That was some phenomenal playing done by our Jets. Now, we did lose, but that will change with the playoffs. With Noah Berry getting a home run in the second inning and a base hit in the fourth, not to mention, he was also our pitcher, and man, he can pitch. Home run!
If you are interested in going to the playoffs to support our Jets, then the game is tomorrow, April 29th, over at Huntsville High. The game starts at 5 and another one at 7:30. If those games have to be split, then there will be a necessary game on Saturday at 1.
You know, this year was a challenge from the beginning. We had a lot of new guys in the starting position on varsity. We lost 15 seniors last year. So I think early on was a roller coaster ride of just learning who needed to play where, guys playing on the varsity for the first time. And I think that we've vastly improved over the course of the season and look forward to what they can do in the playoffs.
I just want to thank you, Thomas. This has been a dream come true of mine to finally be on the big screen.
I got you.
I know you do, but I just have one question. How do we leave?
I don't know.
I'm claustrophobic.
What do we do?
How are we going to get out of here?
Auditions for choir are after school Monday, May 2nd and Tuesday, May 3rd. See Mr. Gessner for more information. Now let's go to Kinsley with a closer look.
Each year, JC Theater and Jets Press put on 10 Men. It has been on hold for the past few years due to COVID, but this year it'll be returning. So today, let's take a closer look into the ways these classes prepared for it.
My name is Shyla Stewart. I am in 10th grade and I'm a part of Jets Press.
Well, I'm Natalie Meter. I'm a sophomore. I've been in theater at JC for 2 years now, and I am directing my play in 10 Men, and then I'm also acting in another play.
I made this film called Mystery Flavor, and it is about this teenage boy who's about to go into college, and he can't really figure out what his passion is or what he wants to pursue. And he meets this girl who sort of teaches him that he doesn't need to have one passion and he can just live his life.
The 10 Minutes where the advanced theater and one of the film classes get together and they show their films, and we write plays of our own, and then we will pick the best, it's usually 5 to 7 plays, and then we do auditions for them, and we get our cast, and then we start practicing on the stage, just going through it, and we learn to get off book, and we learn our lines, and then we just go through it so that we can perform it for people.
We had to write the whole script out and make a lot of changes to make it the best it could be, and then I worked with Karsten and Ashley, who helped me with cinematography and lighting, and we had to hire actors online to work with us, and then planning and scheduling and everything, and to finally get into shooting. And then after we shot, we edited everything and made the final product.
My play is about 2 best friends that are going to college together and kind of learning about each other's differences, and they kind of get into an argument over random things, but at the end they kind of decide what's right for them.
Tin Men will be tonight and is $5 at the door. Hope to see you there. Best of luck to everyone performing and whoever's films are showing. My name is Kinsley Hunter, and this has been A Closer Look.
The Black Student Union and Student Government have partnered to sponsor a flag redesign competition. The winner will receive a $50 gift card. Contact Mr. Barnett in HPOD for more information. Finally, let's go to Jordan with Judge Joe.
Hey guys, I'm Jordan Holden and welcome to this week's episode of Judge Joe. Since our seniors had senior day yesterday, I kind of want to reflect with some of our seniors on the best part of being a Jet. But I'm also going to ask some of our teachers, what were your very first thoughts on the class of 2022? Let's go. All right, I'm here with Don. What was your favorite part about being a Jet?
Going to state, playing basketball, going to state.
Yeah.
Let's see, class of 2022. Very large group, number one. So I just looked at something a while ago. You all have 99 kids, students, with a 30 or above on ACT. I thought it was a very talented class, even even talking to Mr. Brown at Liberty. Thought, we try to talk about those things. But just, the thing I always say is, it's not always the first thought I have. It's the last thought I have. You know what I'm saying? So I always say, a lot of times it depends on how I watch you all grow, because when you come to me as freshmen, y'all kind of green a little bit, especially in here. But, y'all done really well, a lot of accomplishments in this class of things over the last 4 years, and obviously one accomplishment may be that we just handled COVID well.
Hey guys, I'm here with
Anaya
and Anaya. All right, since we're graduating, what is one thing y'all are gonna miss about JC?
Probably pre-COVID and refuel. I think that's when we had the best food, the best fun, and everybody it was just fun in general.
I'm gonna miss my best gal, Jordan. We're gonna be so far away from each other. She was the highlight of my senior year and my junior and sophomore year. It was a lot, girl.
A lot. Really a lot, a lot. And that's for this week's episode of Judge Joe. We'll see you guys next week.
Thanks for watching this week's episode. Be sure to follow us on Instagram at JCHS on the radar, and we'll see you next week.